Councillor Jeffries, you now have 2 minutes to present your petition to council.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. A few weeks ago I had the privilege to spend an afternoon at a community event in Deveron Gardens in South Ockendon. I got to try some delicious food from around the world, including a good English staple, chilli and rice. It was at this event that I met a fantastic group of residents who live in Bruins Court, which backs onto Deveron Gardens. These residents are extremely proud of where they live, so much so they insisted on giving me a guided tour of their homes. For those of you that are not familiar with Bruins Court, it's a complex of 1 and 2 bedroom flats with balconies, specially designed for older people with care or support needs. The residents really do love living here, and in this warm weather can be found enjoying nothing more than sitting on their balconies watching the world go by. However, all this comes to an end. Every day around 4 o'clock, gangs of youths gather in the car park, drinking alcohol, smoking drugs. Residents complain of being verbally abused if they're sitting on their balconies, and some residents have had youths looking into their bedroom windows, which, as you can imagine, can be quite frightening. It's not just the residents of Bruins Court who suffer this antisocial behaviour, but the residents living in Deveron Gardens, whose gardens back onto the car park. There, residents have told me sitting in their garden, narrowly avoiding injury as objects are thrown into their garden. One lady's even had a bottle of urine thrown into her garden. All of this misery could have been prevented had the council, on completion of Bruins Court, installed the gates as had been envisaged by the planners to the entrance and exit of the car park. A glance at any promotional leaflet at the time clearly states it would be a gated community. So this petition that I hand in today, which has been signed by all the residents of Bruins Court and many in Deveron Gardens, calling on the council to keep its promise and install the gates, and for the police to protect some of our most vulnerable